I'm back, beginning of the week. Thought I'd stop in before I get to work today and talk to you guys a bit. Sorry, I just dropped the cable off my camera. Let me bend down and pick that up. There we go. So yes, I glad to be back. Uh, been doing a lot of work on my internet channel, unedited. Thank you guys for continuing. Let me turn this radio down in the background. I listen to a lot of talk radio. I'm going to turn this down in the background. So, what I wanted to talk about today was a little bit of what I plan to do. I'm looking up here at my schedule. I have another episode of Vic Knows Best that I'm going to start editing first at the top of my list. And then, if you've been to my site recently, I started editing and posting my very first YouTube only series. And it's more of a drama. Now, I wanted to start with comedy. This one has comedy, it's dark comedy. And mostly everything I'm going to be posting is comedy. I really want to use this platform here I have with YouTube to put up more comedy. I like creating comedy. I don't get to do it that much as an actor, but I do enjoy it. So since I'm in control of my channel, I'm going to put up more comedy. So this very first piece is called Roulette. Like I said, it's made for YouTube streaming. And what I decided to do is put it up in small segments. Now I noticed I've been getting a lot of, on the vertical stream, the shorts, I've been getting a lot of views. And that's where I'm getting most of my views. And some people are slowly, and I asked you to do it too, go to my channel, check out some of my longer content videos. A lot of people are watching my shorts, and I do appreciate it. And I would like you to go a little bit further and look to my channel and find some of my longer stuff and watch one video. Just watch one video, see if you like it, and then share it if you like it. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate that too. I'm moving up on my subscriber count. I'm slowly getting towards 700, and maybe this week I'll have 700. So I'm really at the door of 700. I thank all you guys for stopping by, looking at my content. People have been sharing it. I appreciate that. Good morning. Good morning. Is that Maria? Good morning, Maria. Aaron, good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, favorite pro. Hello. Thank you guys for stopping by. So again, what I'm saying is, please check out my content. I have some humorous stuff up there. The series that I put up, Roulette, it's more of a dark comedy. So I hope you take a look at it. People have been looking at it already. I didn't know what kind of response I was going to get, but this is my first YouTube series. Each episode, I'm trying to keep each episode to a minute or less. I noticed that on the shorts, you guys seem to like shorter the better. I even had one short piece that I put up from a series that I'm going to put out later once I'm monetized called Willa Mae, the Church Lady Vampire Hunter. I've been putting out little clips to give it a preview, and I might put out another one this week, near the end of this week. But I'm holding on to that because that's going to be my monetization series when I first come out with that. Pure comedy, humor, good acting. So I think you'll like that. It'll be perfect for here on YouTube. But this one I put out, Roulette, I'm starting to get views, and I'm really happy about that. I ask you guys, if you haven't, go check it out and take a look at it, see what you think. Really short pieces. It tells a story, and it's perfect for YouTube Shorts. That's what I really, my goal, my plan is to make more of this type of content, where a short isn't just one little piece. It's part of a bigger piece. And that's what I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to that because I know that's sorely missing here on YouTube. And I know YouTube would like that. They would like people to keep watching. So if you have shorts that tell a little story, people will keep watching. That kind of content is really big in other countries, like for instance, China. China is really making a lot of these shorts, mobile shorts, horizontal content. And that's what I want to do. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to start out, but just to say, not to knock anybody, but the stuff that they're getting in China, that's not the type of content I'm going to make. Not that I'm married to my CEO husband who's a werewolf, not that kind of stuff. I'm just going to tell stories, regular stories, some comedic, some a little bit of drama, dark comedy. That's the kind of thing, but it's going to lean more towards comedy because I know that you're on YouTube. You're not here to look at anything dark and depressing. That's why even my very first one, Roulette, which you can go to my website and take a look at, has comic elements to it. It's about a guy obsessed with AI, and he starts going off the deep end. So you can go there and you can read it, you can look at it, take a look at a couple episodes, see what you think. I'm going to put up some more today. Every day I'm going to try to put up at least 1 or 2 vertical episodes, and I'm going to keep going forward with that. Again, in the works, I have my other comedic stuff that I'm trying to get off the ground, but a lot of it I'm going to do it little by little, and I'm still moving towards monetization. And once I'm monetized here on my channel, then I'm going to start releasing even more content. So thank you for stopping by. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. And what I'm going to do is not give you a whole bunch of stuff right now. Again, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go and edit a new episode of Vic Knows Best. I'm going to put that up probably later this afternoon. You guys can go there and check it out. Go to my website. You'll see it there. And he always has some kind of humorous take on topics. I'm also thinking about doing something. I've been watching a lot of videos where people respond to questions, Q&A, that questions that people put up, videos that people put up, and people respond to them. I'm interested in doing that. I'm interested in doing some too. Kind of in addition to all the other stuff I'm doing here on YouTube, kind of sometimes opinionated, but I like to do a spin on what I see a lot of people doing. People come on YouTube and they talk about problems, and no one really gives them answers. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist, but I got a lot of opinions. And I might try one out and see if you guys like it. I might try one out. If you think that might be a good idea, give me some comments down there. You see people come on YouTube and they talk about issues and concerns and problems they may have, and people most of the time make fun of them. Some of these people have real problems, and nobody is giving them any answers. Not that I have all the answers, but a lot of times when I watch these videos, it's interesting because I'm on a serious side, I'm a kind of a student of human nature, of the human condition, and I have answers. I have answers that can potentially help people, and sometimes I might try a couple of those. Something I've been thinking about. So you might see something like that from me soon. I'm going to keep thinking about it. I don't know if I should. I'm not trying to get too serious here because, like I said, the content I'm creating is more of humorous content, more entertainment related. But sometimes I do see people who really need answers, who may not have anyone in their life that will give them a straight answer or point them towards somewhere where they can get help. Actually, I used to work years ago. I used to work at a shelter for runaway kids in Hollywood, here in Los Angeles. And that was when I first moved to Los Angeles years and years ago, near the end of the 80s. And part of my job was to answer the helpline. And, we had a big manual where we could go through and find resources for people. And I don't see anything like that here on the internet. It's not that, people will talk about other people's problems and, use it as fodder for humor. And a lot of times I don't think that's right. If you have a simple answer, you can't solve everybody's problems, obviously, over the internet on an internet video. But if you can point somebody who's struggling in the right direction to maybe get some help or know that there's help available, I think it should be done sometimes. I might do something like that, I might do something like that. I don't know. So again, shoot me an email if you think that might be something interesting, or just give me a comment down here in the comment section. I've been toying with this idea. Again, like I said, I've been watching a lot of these reaction videos, not the reaction to weird stuff or to movies or television shows, to people who actually are in need of help, who are in some kind of troubled situation in their life. And sometimes common sense is what they need. Sometimes that's what they need. A stranger, a stranger, giving them a common sense answer. You know, can't solve everybody's problem, can't solve all the problems, but sometimes people just need to be pointed in the right direction. So I don't know. On a serious side, you know, that's something I've been thinking about. And it might be something good. You know, it might be something good. I might try a few. Uh, so I'll see. I'll see. And if I do, I'll put it up here and I'll put it into a separate player. That's something that I really wouldn't promote, but I'll put it up here. I'll put it in a separate player by itself, and you know, maybe do a little short off of it so that people can find it. Not that I'm trying to become a therapist or anything like that, you know, but I've worked in group homes. I've given advice. I've helped people who needed help. And, you know, so I really see that's something lacking here on the internet, on YouTube. So that's something that I might do also. But again, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to edit this episode of Vic Knows Best, put that up, and then I might even do another episode. I will, not I might. I will do another episode of Roulette. So if you haven't seen Roulette, please go to my channel, take a look at it. I think I have 6 or 7 episodes, 1-minute episodes up, and take a look at them. You'll also see them as you're scrolling through the shorts, because that's the reason I'm making them short, so that they can populate the short feed and you guys can discover it. So thank you. I'll see you later on today, and thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one.